All right. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, man. I had a moment. Shit. There, it's running away from me. Hold the phone. Gotta find a towel. Give me just a minute, ladies. When you're in a rush, right? Everything that can go wrong will. Looks fussy cutting up to the last minute. Da, 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 da. Oh, there's my glue stick. Okay. Hey, Curly. Give me just a second. Nothing like making a mistake and have everybody online be able to see it. All right. Those will need to be washed. Yes, I'm going to wash paper clips. It's true. Okay. I did find a little tiny cocktail under there. That's kind of exciting. All right. After the live, I will definitely get a wet rag and clean that all up. For now, that will do. How is everybody tonight? I know we all just came over from Kathy's. So, and wasn't that fun? Those ladies are so amazingly talented. I don't even have words for it. I haven't gotten over to YouTube yet, obviously. So, bear with me. Okay. YouTube, here I come. To my own channel, please. Let me try off that glue stick. All right. Oh, there it is, my live. I know I'm going to have to mute. Oh, there it is, my live. And muted. Oh, let me remember to put the chat on top chat when it pops up, because that has not popped up yet. All right, dry glue stick. Envelope for the collaging. Let's make myself live on my own live. And live chat. Okay, let's see. Going to the top. We've got Angie, who made it into the room first. Laura, the witchy woman. Curly T, his curly hiss. Hey, Ami, how are you? Kathy's World is in the house. Renee, in her overalls, is here to see us with her red wagon. Erin's in the house. Sandra, the procrastinator. I'm loving that new name. Rebecca Krabby's in the house. The typewriter queen. I had the best time at that live, and the typing looked real good on the vellum. I really like the way that looked. You could do like a page of quotes or something and put it into a book like that. That would be fun. All right. Now we gotta figure out how to do this. I can never figure out where to put all the tools, you know. Okay. We'll do that over there. I think I just rolled over a cord. And Susie's in the house. Nice. Brenda, present and late as usual. I salute you, Brenda. Always fashionably late. Ooh, Red and Renee are getting a little saucy up in here. There's a little bit of violence going on in the box. Crafter on crafter violence. The struggle is real. Okay, I cleaned my glasses off. We're going to start with a background. I was going to get backgrounds done earlier, But I got sidetracked by a Happy Mail from Arlene, which I fussy cutted and stuff. Oh, I like that. That is a fun one. Okay, let's see what we come up with. Do. What kind of a background do we want? Go flowers too. You guys are funny. Let's just throw some stuff out here. We could do a giant lady's face. What do we want in the backgrounds? Okay. Oh, what are all these little pictures doing in here? Okay. Ooh, I really like that. Okay. And then there's just this one with a purse on it. Okay. Do we have enough choices to work with? That could be fun in the background. There's one of those that's already started. Okay, we've got enough to get started with. Let me check it. Hey, Malia, how are you? Wow. Usually it's like 3 people, and we make stupid jokes. Her dress? Okay, what are we looking at here? What do we got going on? Yeah, a little bit, huh? Okay, so let's see. What do we want to do? Let's start maybe with this. What if we layered this? Oops. There's some Halloween stuff stuck up over there that I just screwed up. Oh, and we have glare again. I hate it when we have glare. Huh, you're lurking because you're sleepy. That's okay. I've put many a crafter to sleep. I know it's late for you guys on the East Coast when I come on. I can't go on earlier there. There's always somebody else on. Okay, we need to tear some of this off. And I try not to go on when other people go on, but, you know, sometimes you just can't. You cannot avoid that all the time. But I don't deliberately say things like, hey, so-and-so's on. I think I'll go on and screw with their happiness. That doesn't happen. Okay. I'm going to tear a little bit of this sky down. I want more of the flowers to show. Okay, I kind of like that, but we need something for over here. So maybe one of these things cut in half. Okay. Hold the phone. Yeah, I know. But it's never my intention to be like, Muahahaahahah. Yeah, Kathy's on. I'm going to go on. That's just silly. Sometimes I feel like going on and, you know, you just get that urge. Every now and then I genuinely have an urge like, I want to go on and collage, or I want to go on and just so people will come talk to me while I fussy cut stuff. Because that shit is boring. A lot of times I just watch TV, but, you know, how many hours of TV can you really watch in one day? Or craft videos for that matter. I've burnt myself totally out on both of those things at one time or another. Just overload, you know. Sometimes you need something a little different. And I thought about doing something like what Kathy does, but I don't think I'm interesting enough, you know? Oh, now I made it too short. Fudge monkeys. Okay, hold the phone. So we're going to do this. Maybe, what about that? Sounds if we stick that under there. No, I don't like that. I really like this, but do we want to have, how much do we need? So we need a little bit more than half. Oops. Uh-oh. I can't see the box. I pushed a button or something. Hold on. Hopefully I didn't bop myself offline. That would be awesome-tastic. Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay. I know. Then I go look and I'm like, oh, somebody's already on. And sometimes I don't mind because, like, the people who shop in, like on a Monday night when I go live, Patty's also on, Patty Lang, but we have so little crossover that I don't feel bad about that because it's unlikely that anybody that's coming to mine necessarily goes to Patty's or vice versa. But I'm not like going live thinking I'm taking anything away from Patty Lang. You know, I'm not a moron. I am in no way in competition with Patty. I just figure, you know, I'm a small enough fish. It doesn't really, it's not really going to be a terrible thing. That's just my thought process, you know. I'm weird sometimes. I'm weird a lot of the time. Do you really, Angie? Do you? I think you might be telling tales out of school right there. Angie didn't get her nap today. She's a little cranky. Well, you can check in with me. I don't always answer my messages. I mean, I try to, but I'm not on the caliber like you and JP and all them. I don't have them kind of skills, but if you ever need a silly person to go on live with, I could be the person. Oh, I just did this the other night. All right, let's make this happen, but we'll save this part because we only need to cover that little square right there. All right, this is the background. We're going to make it happen. Look, and I went and got little tiny glue bottles. I actually got to go to the dollar store or a dollar something, you know, one of those. There's Dollar Tree and Dollar Store, Dollar General, and 99 cents only. One of them places. And they have the little bitty glue bottles. And I was like, I am buying 2 of those, and then I'm refilling them suckers. Darla's in the house. Oh, Angie. People, whatever you want to talk about or say, oh, fantastic. It got excited about life. There's always an audience. Everybody says they don't, you know, nobody would watch me. Trust me. We're bored crafters. We'll watch just about anything. And you are not nearly as boring as you think you are. Because I hear people say that and then they come on and they do the most incredible things. And I'm like, you don't have a very good idea of how entertaining you are. You are selling yourself short. I was scared. And I still don't think I'm that entertaining, but I was so scared when I first started doing it. And I'm still scared every single time. I have to talk myself into coming on live. But you know what? I have fun every single time. I come on and I chat with you guys and I glue stuff everywhere and there's glue everywhere. But I'm always in a better mood. Tired a lot of the time because it takes a lot of emotional capital for me. It uses a lot of spoons to do this. But I rarely come off alive and feel like, God, that was a waste of time, or, ooh, I didn't have any fun at all. No, you guys make me laugh. You make me feel better about my life. You know, it makes the the little things that become big in your mind little again, I guess. Ooh, did I miss something good Kathy said? Hold on. Oops. Trying to throw things everywhere. I gotta scroll up the chatty chat a little bit. Oh, and we'd watch it, you know we would. Hey, Cheryl, how are you? And Malia, did I say hi to you? I feel like I might have, but I'm not sure. So hello again. Or for the first time, possibly. Malia, before your children were in everything. Uh-oh, what movie are we watching with Curly? I missed it. Hold on, now I gotta go scroll backwards. Dorinda, hi. How far up did she say it? I don't even see it at Curly. I'll never know. Oh, God, I saw that like 89 years ago. Is she leaving us to watch a movie? Is that what I missed? With her family? Me too. I think that's why some people made me moderator. That's about the only thing I'm good at. Hey, hiya, how you doing? Hey, how are ya? Good to see ya. I'm like the door greeter at Walmart, only slightly less surly. Oh, you're right there. I thought maybe you left to go watch So I Married an Axe Murderer. That one has Mike Myers in it. Is that what I'm thinking of? Is that right? Can't remember. I remember the movie in a very general sense. I'm going to be sticky with glue and then sticky with the soda I spilled. Yes, I was bad. I had a soda today. I was a bad, bad girl. I think I remember it. I should try and watch that again. You're right. Not enough silly movies. See, now I like the Mike Myers kind of movies. And a couple of other, like, I like the mummy movies with Brendan Fraser. And so I don't dislike stupid kind of movies, you know. But I don't like, I didn't like Dumb and Dumber. And I generally like Jim Carrey. I don't like almost any of the Will Ferrell movies, which so many people find really funny. It just doesn't do a lot for me. So I'm weird like that, but I do love a good stupid movie if it's not. I don't know what it is about Will Ferrell that just doesn't do it for me in terms of comedy for whatever reason. I'm not saying there's not funny moments in those movies, but overall. Hey, Robin, how are you? I said I had, yes, it's right here. I covered it up to try and disguise it. I'm going to take a sip right now. I shouldn't have had it. But was in my Happy Bubble today, and my Happy Bubble wanted soda. It's because I ordered lunch. And it came with the option of a soda, so I did it. I'm not saying the movies are bad. It's just the humor in them for the most part. I'm not saying I haven't seen some super funny shit from him. But for the most part, it doesn't hit home with me. It makes me squeamish or something. I don't know. So I'm not saying you're wrong if you like it. I'm just saying it's not for me. Because I know a lot of people that don't like Jim Carrey, but for the most part, Dumb and Dumber was one of the few movies of his that I cannot stand. Who's the guy that does 8 Crazy Nights and Happy Gilmore? That guy? About half of his I can watch and about half I can't. I think he's hysterical, but I can't watch all of them. Angie, you're out. You're out of the tribe. If you don't watch horror movies, you can't be in the tribe. No, just kidding. I love horror movies. Like I said, if we were all the same, how effing boring would that be? It's more horror movies for me. You can have all the rom-coms. Unless I'm depressed, and then I love a good rom-com. They're so ridiculously unreal. But they make me smile, and they give me a laugh. And so when I'm depressed, stand-up comedy and rom-coms. That's my jam. I just watched a really cute one today. That's been around since Christmas. I just hadn't got around to watching it. What was it called? Oh, shoot. It might still be in my Netflix. What was it called? Hold on. I have such short-term memory issues anymore. I literally just watched it like 2 hours ago. It was about... Oh, excuse me, I burped. That was not fun. Now it's not going to come up in the food. I can fool because I can just go to my watch history, Netflix. Thanks for being a dick. While I'm standing here holding this gluey thing. Hold on. I put the glue down. Now I feel the need to tell you this, even though you don't really need to know it, because Netflix was a dick. Let's see. Hello. But no, I'm not marking myself as a child on my listening device. I don't want me to mark my... Really? Recent device streaming activity. That's the one I want. No, that's not what I want. Yes, I know I watched it on my tablet. You're so judgy. I know they changed everything around. I'm going to download my personal information. I just want... You made it harder to find your... Oh, fuck it. We don't need to know what the movie was. Sorry, ladies. We'll never know. I got about a third of the way through it, Kat, and I just couldn't. But I have trouble with snot and barfing in shows. Like, I liked the one with Drew Barrymore, but the vomiting in it, I only watched the first season. When the second season came up, I just couldn't bring myself to watch it because the vomiting is off-putting for me. Like, it's gross. And anything where, that thing guys do that they clear out their nose and stuff, and then they spit. It makes me, it can make me actually throw up if I hear it enough. But I do love a good horror movie, as long as there's not a lot of barfing in it. Renee, your happy bubble. It was a movie about a guy that was like on this dating website, and Love Guaranteed, that was the name of it. It was cute and unrealistic, and now we have a background. Okay, let's do a background on the other side, and then we'll do an actual collage. Oops, I forgot to pull the thingy off. All right. Sorry, Kathy. I took all the fun out of it. You could tell me if you watch chick flicks, what are your favorite ones? Like, it's really only a thing I do when I'm not feeling, or when I just need a laugh, Sometimes life is heavy. Sometimes. I really want to use these railroad tracks. what would go with the railroad tracks. Maybe we'll do railroad tracks and a bunch of small stuff. I have to leave a border on that. You know what? For whatever reason, that didn't bother me quite so much as I don't know. That didn't bother me. I love the Witches of Eastwick, but I don't necessarily stare at that scene like I might go to the potty during that scene. I don't know, because I don't know what that is, Kathy. No, it was the lady that was the uptight church lady was vomiting. But I don't, like, I put my fingers in my ears. That's what happens. That's the thing that happens. Let me tear the white stuff off this. Let's just get rid of those white edges. Okay, now we need something for over here. Over here. Let's do small pieces for over there. I surely have enough small pieces going on. Outright, Renee. I just watch you guys. Okay, but you can't classify us as a chick flick. I refuse to accept that designation. Okay, what do we want then? All right, so let's glue that part down. And I'm going to tear the edge here so we have a ragged edge to work with. And then the top and the bottom don't matter because... So we'll do like that. Okay. Bye, Angie. Have a good night. I appreciate you coming in and spending some time with us. Get lots of good rest and let your hands rest from making yo-yos. It's a lot of work. I'm gluing stuff. This dollar store glue stinks. I don't remember my aliens being quite this pungent. It smells weird. Not if we see you first, Angie. Feeling a little sassy today. I spent all day in my bubble in Garagelandia. Obviously, I didn't people enough. Although I was in a lot of live streams today. I went to Johnny's early this morning. Right after I got up. And she'd already been on for about an hour. I didn't get a notification and I was just lazing around, playing games on my tablet and answering emails. Ironing some paper and stuff like that. I should have torn the edge on that one. Shoot. Missed my opportunity. All right, whatever's happening over here is going over. All right. And then I'm ready to start a new green batch to finish up the green. Okay, so now we need the little tiny pieces. Maybe I like that. Let's see. Let's put that there for right now. See what we can see. This is fresh out of Arlene's. Somebody's yelling about something. Okay. I think we might make it work with those pieces. Let's see what we can do. I want to get rid of these words, first of all. And we have to have all torn edges except the extreme right-hand side. All right. I think we might be able to make this work. Oh, phooey. Okay, okay. We can comfortably tear off the words right there. But we'll keep that little tiny piece right there for later use because it is so colorful. Okay. That will work. All right, let's glue that puppy down. I like it. So today is Wednesday. I feel like this has been a weird week. Oh, I was saying I went to Johnny's live, and then I went to Aaron's live, and that was fun. Who knew watching somebody type and telling them what to do could be so much fun? That kept me company in the garage for a good long while, which was awesome. I couldn't follow the chat because the print's too small on my tablet, but it sounded hysterical. And then after that, I watched a couple of videos on narcissism because I'm like heavy into finishing somebody's back catalog on that. I hate leaving things unfinished. Okay. So I think we're going to tear the little edge right here. And then we will work on this piece to cover most of the rest of this. Maybe like this. Yeah, I actually like that on the... Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Oh, thank you. I love thumbs up. I guess they make a bigger deal on your rankings and how they run their algorithm and stuff. So I should probably be begging for more thumbs up. But you can thumbs down too. I'm all right with that. But if you really want to diss somebody, the best thing you can do is leave no thumbs at all. Because all thumbs indicate engagement. And comments apparently are good too. But it's hard to comment on lives because they're usually so long. I should probably do more videos, but I'm not good at this whole channel marketing thing. I just want to come on and have fun. But I've learned a lot of things about Facebook lately that okay, this way. We wanted it this way. Well, I don't know about we, but I wanted it this way. Okay. Whoops. Okay. Let's see. Scissors. Smoosh it. It doesn't have to be perfect because it's all going to get covered anyway. So, all right. How do I feel about this? Candy, hello. A slinky, a slinky. I don't know the rest of the song. Oh, there you go. It walks downstairs alone or in pairs. And then you bent the metal one and it was useless. And the plastic ones make I like the noise the plastic one makes, as well as the noise I like to have one of the little metal ones because sometimes that noise, very ASMR. That's a lot of thumbs, Robin. You guys are so awesome. I now have more thumbs up than people in the room. I don't know how that happens, but no, I do. That means some people left the room, but they thumbs up before they went, which is nice. I recognize that it has to happen because it's late where you guys are. Most of you, a lot of you. And you get bored. I get bored sometimes in lives. Okay, so let's find some stuffs. I have a lot of Arlene stuff right on top. She sent me the most wonderful Happy Mail. I spent about 2 hours cutting it all up today. That's what I'm saying. That really needs to go on the other side. Okay. So let's see. Because it's got like a flat space there. Well, commercials are made to be entertaining, you know. They have to get there. It's like the poetry of the television world, you know. What are you gonna do? Okay, so I don't know if she goes with the, but I kind of like her when I look at it on the screen. I like it. This is part of the reason I like coming live to do these, because I can look at it on the screen and it lets me know, you know, like a different perspective. I likes it. Okay, what do we need? Do we want to? No, that's too much over there. Too much over there. Lemons. I don't know if I like her there. Let's try it out for a little while. Okay, I'll hold the phone. I don't want to lose my place there. Okay, these things go together, so. But it would have to go with these words. Okay. Oh, that would be so much fun. Glue booking live with a group of people, because, you know, you can never have too much glue booking going on at one time, right? Okay, so we may save her for later. I think I like this telephone up in here. All right. That boat is way too big. You have so many people to choose from for glue bookers, though. A lot of people doing glue booking. I'm sure you can. Nicole is super excellent at glue booking. And her channel is so entertaining. I need to set that aside before something happens to it. It's too many delicate pieces at once. Okay. What are we coming up with in here? I think on the other side we might do a creepy people. We'll have to see what happens. Okay, maybe I like them there better. Oh, come on and catch up with me. Yeah, I think I like that. So we will save the telephono for later. Just put it over here. I don't necessarily want to obliterate the island, but we need something. Ooh, my stomach's making weird noises. No. I have two, Curly. I really have. I would love to do collage packs, but I think that, I don't know, you know. I think it could be a really fun thing to do. I've had that in mind for a while. And just, I keep talking myself out of it, you know. But that's something that, because it keeps coming back as an idea, you should do it. Fussy cutting's a lot of work, and a lot of people don't like to do it. So on that alone, you may have major success. Yeah, what Erin says. I would do it too, but I don't want to like be in competition with you. That would be not cool. Okay, that is way too big for this page. Dun, 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 dun. Do we want these little dudes down here? Yeah, because it does eat up the time, maybe. But people can decide what they want to do or not want to do. I have so but I love them all. But I would be okay with selling them too, I gotta tell you. Come on, I know there's something in here that I want to use. What needs to go right there? That's a fun elephant. Candy's like, I would buy. Well, and Curly comes up with some interesting things. Plus, she does things like she cuts out arms and legs and, you know. She would have some super interesting stuff to. I can't tell if somebody's just being loud or if they're angry. I would like to tuck that under there. Yeah, that's a good way to start. Set yourself a timer for an hour or so and see what you can actually get done. Like what your piece per hour rate is, maybe. That could be a thing. What else do we have going on here? Oh, I still have Tiny William Shatner. Oh, maybe a bird? Maybe a bird instead of a lady? I didn't look to see how I thought that looked. Hold on. Oops, that's not the right thing. Okay, let's see. Come on. Ooh, I'm kind of liking that. I don't know what the lady said, though. Let's try the bird instead. Oops. Don't go anywhere. Socks. Oh, I didn't see it, Red. I'll have to go look for it. Stay away from. Yeah, it's the fussy things. Like fussy cutting some of the things is difficult, and some of things are just more time consuming than others. Okay, I think I like that actually. I think that's what we're gonna go with. I love the lady's head, but it doesn't go right there. So let's start here with this stuff at the bottom. Where is my... Okay, and let's stack these things up. I've got my gluey thing off to the side. Now I need my glue stick. Oh, no video. Boo. Carla, welcome. Long time no see. I know I saw you earlier today, but I feel like it's been a long time, man. Okay, where did this need to go? Okay, right about there would be good. Yeah, sometimes I think it could be successful though. Even if you sometimes just did square images for glue bookers, like a package of nature square images or rectangle images like that. I think those would sell too for people who do glue booking, but have limited time. Like I know a lot of people like to glue book, but they don't necessarily have time to harvest. So that's a thing. But I could see that, even that, something like that being a success if you maybe themed the items, or, you know, all blue packs, all things that are red, that sort of thing. Those are some of the ideas I've had in the past, but you are welcome to run with them if you are so inclined. I want to see all my friends do really successful, fun things. Red, 1 bean burrito, and I'm down. So just a suggestion. I don't know. Just spitballing over here. Okay, so let's clear these things down. Oh, thank you, Darla. I love doing this. I will never say I'm an artist, but collaging makes me happy. I love, I don't know, I just love it. I don't know how to put it into words. It's like dying. It just makes me happy. There's no rhyme or reason to it. Just like doing it. Ah! I don't know how long it would take you, but you could do alphabet packs too, Curly. Oh, this is not glued down very well. I'm going to have a heck of a time getting this glued down right. Oh, shoot. Okay. We're going to make the balloons go over this way a little bit. I totally tried to cover up the lady with the... I need a new glue stick. That's what happened. The glue stick ran out, and then I don't know where the glue stick went. Now I really need a new glue stick. Well, okay, I don't want to insult anybody that's a glue booker, but if you are struggling with collage like this type, where you are doing kind of a hodgepodge of things, you might start with just glue booking on putting images, square images on a page, and then on top of that, adding some smaller fussy cut items. But I think if you want to start to let go a little bit, glue booking is a good place to start because it's kind of organized, more controlled collage. And then once that becomes easy for you, then probably you can, I don't know. I feel like I'm sounding really like, I hate it when people put down something that, and that's not what I'm trying to do. But it's a good way to start with collage if you do have trouble letting go, is all I'm really trying to say. Because everything starts out square or rectangular. But not everybody does. And I'm actually thinking, Curly, of doing a quote glue book with ransom letters. I just have to gather all my ransom letters together. And then I need to cut a whole bunch more. But if you offered packs and they weren't terribly expensive, I would definitely buy one. Because I want to make... And it might be just I don't know why I'm gluing that on there. I've lost my mind. And I might even do it as an altered book, But it would need to be a big book because I want to do, unless I can find really small words, because I tend to cut out really big words. Not that I don't have, or big letters. But I tend to not cut out terribly small letters. So I may have to... But yeah, that's where I'm at in my world. Luckily, I have your box of letters you sent me way, way back squirreled away so I can draw on that. But I'm, like for affirmations and just quotes and stuff like that. Oh, Sandra. We don't have to put a label on everything. I do, but I tend to really hone in on big ones for some reason. I like big letters, and I cannot lie. Yeah, there's always a little story going on in my head when I'm doing this. Not so much for this one because I've been running my mouth, but when I do this and I'm alone, there's usually a story that goes along with it. Like these came off the same page and I clipped them together. If I find things like in the same magazine or in the same glue session, and I feel like I've already started to tell a story in my head, I'll clip that stuff together or put it in an envelope and put it in my in my thing for the next time I collage. Because by the time I often get to collaging, I forgot that I wanted those things to go together. So I just do that right then. And then I don't have, I have lifting edges right here. Of course, they're going in opposite directions. So, all right, how do I feel about that? Hi, Tina. Is there, oh, Dina Adams in the house. Renee is bidding. What is Renee? $5 a word. Oh my, that's way out of my price range, baby. I'm just a poor dyer trying to move. And there are serious glue books, Black. I have seen some gorgeous glue books, and I've seen some really silly ones. You know, whatever you want to do, there is a project that you can definitely. And the same can be said for like mixed media and watercolor. There's all kinds of fun things you can do with it. Okay. Do I like this? I like it. So I want to put some more words on it. I think I'm definitely feeling a few more words. Amy, where's your... Oh, look, I had to graduate. I had to start putting eyeballs and face pieces in its own little basket. I had to dig up another basket. This is a really, I need to get a better basket. These were two attached together at the dollar store, and I didn't realize they were so flimsy. This is not going to live in my world because I stack things. So I will need to get a sturdier basket. I'd like more of these. I like these a lot. These are dollar store too, but they're sturdier. Oh, big. Yes. I see what you mean. Multiple syllable words. I get it. Every now and then I hit a $10 word, you know, and I feel all schmancy. Okay, so let's see. What kind of words do we like? And I keep saying this, but when I get my own space, I really would like to set it up so that you guys can see some of the images as I'm working. Because it's fun if you guys can play along, you know, offer suggestions like when Erin was on today. Let's see. Because it's audience participation is fun, you know? And that's what I want most out of these, is to just have a good time. I'm going to put isn't this romantic right there. I'd have to find all those images, but that sounds like a lot of fun. Okay. Thank you, Erin. That's so much better than having to buy a whole new bucket. Although I do have a lot of eyeballs, I have to admit. I have a lot of eyeballs. Let's see. Oh, looking for words. Oh my God, wait, where'd it go? Oh, I think I lost a really good word. Phrase thing. And then there was deathly silence from me because I can't read words. And okay, how do I like this so far? Good night, Kat. Thank you for coming. I enjoy spending time with you, and you are always a joy to have. Tina, I'm leaning a lot towards Utah. I think I've all made up my mind there. I just, right now it's down to saving enough to move there. The rent is a little bit steeper than I imagined, so I need to save up a little more money than Oregon. I that's my ultimate goal, but I think the best thing I can do is move to Oregon, which is close by and is not Vegas, which I really don't want to stay in Vegas. I think I've talked about it before. I just don't, every place has a vibe. Vegas is not my is not my vibe. And and then there's the gambling, and the people that come here like to gamble, and it's just not my thing. So I'm thinking Utah, and then once I move there, saving and getting a car, and in 3 or 4 years, then I would be able to move to Oregon, because by then I've hoped to have stabilized my income and have been able to at least visit Oregon and get a good feel for some of the areas I've looked at where they have housing that I could actually afford, and find out if they're actually good areas. Part of the good about moving to Utah is Curly is there, so I can kind of ask her if I find a place where I think the rent is too good to be true. Hey, is this in a super shitty area? And she could be like, it's not that bad. Or, no, you don't want to do that. So that's a thing. I'm looking for one more word or phrase, kind of for in here, like near the bird. So that's kind of my plan. I am, or I'm willing to entertain the idea of moving into a small apartment here if I absolutely have to. But like I said, Vegas just has a vibe, and it's not me. We're around where Curly lives, near Orem, not necessarily in. But I haven't had much luck looking for apartments that are in a price range that I think is affordable. But I'm, po. And Utah is kind of a place for people with money. But sometimes it's a matter of knowing people, because I know you can find cheap apartments if you know the area. I could always find one for in my price range in Scottsdale, because I could ride around on my bike and see the for rent signs that don't necessarily make it onto Craigslist or into one of those, the ones that go into like the websites, like the big rental websites that advertise all over the nation. Those are the most expensive ones. Sometimes driving around in a neighborhood, you see a for rent sign and it never makes it to any other kind of medium. They just hope that people driving through the neighborhood are going to call, and they rent that way. And sometimes those are the best deals. There's a place in Alaska. I'm scared of that. And they have a big bed bug problem up there. So I think that might be it right there. And I am not a fan of bed bugs. I worked in hotels for years and years. Bed bugs are terrible. I'm not a gambling person, and I love like seeing Las Vegas at night, but there's a very big homeless population here. A lot of the city is dirty and gray, and we're surrounded by mountains, but this is the desert. And yes, Utah is still the desert. But it gets colder there, and they have a little more greenery. So eventually I'll get to a good, happy place for me. But I just think that Utah is a place I haven't really lived. And I think I think Mormons get a bad rap, but people are like, oh, there's lots of Mormons there. Well, there's lots of Christians everywhere, of all flavors. I think it's a beautiful state, and I have not spent a lot of time there outside of seeing Curly. So I'm not opposed to a couple of years there. It's close to California. It's reasonably close to Oregon. I think I'd have to break out my map, because, I'm I'm bad with states. I took my map down off the wall, so now I have to rely on my memory of things. And this is the woman who really thought that Utah was on the other side of Nevada, so I don't always know what I'm talking about. You're Popo. You're being Popo tonight? And I'll have a crafty buddy, right? And Curly likes to thrift, so I might be able to bum a ride every now and then. But Curly assures me they have a good public transit there, so for the part where I don't have a car, I definitely want to live someplace that has good public transit. Didn't I pick a word for up here? Where'd that go? I thought I picked a word for up here. Okay, I'm going to have to look for another word. Are you guys totally bored with me yet? I'm like, oh my God, would you just get on with it? But yeah, my time in Vegas has been fun. I'm not saying it's been all miserable and boo-hoo. I live in a gambling city. I'm just like when I was ready to go from Phoenix to Scottsdale area. It's just not where I want to spend the next 10 years of my life. I don't even want to spend the next 2 here, as nice as it is. And the area I really liked in Scottsdale was getting gentrified, so I couldn't have afforded to stay there for very much longer anyway. I would have had to pick a different, like Mesa or Tempe or something, someplace a little more affordable. I wanted a word for up here, and I thought I had one. Clearly, I was smoking the crack. Let me find one word for up here. Yay, thrifting buddies. Yeah, don't steal Darla. We all need the Darla. Oh, okay. Popo, you're stealing my Darla? All right, well, if she's got all the linker fluid, and she is the best linker on the planet, you are welcome to the Darla. She is a wonderful, wonderful. Yeah, I thought I picked something like adventure, or I really feel like I picked something. We'll just pick a new one. That's some shit, though, to come over here and just say. JD, did I miss you coming in? And hello, Popo. I'm sorry I didn't say hello to you. I was just confused. What do I want for a word right there? All right, now I'm quiet because I'm reading words, and it's hard to talk and read words. That doesn't feel right for right there. I need something fun. Oh, that could be good. Big memories. Right down here. Into the balloons. That seems good. You were late for roll call. Well, hello, JD, and welcome. How is the ferret this evening? Okay. And you're never late. You're like Brenda. You're fashionably late. You make an entrance, as all ferrets should. We're just happy you're here. We don't care that you're late. I'm not like, you have to come to my live the minute I go live, and you must stay for the entire time. You do what you got to do, man. We're happy to have you. The world needs all the ferrets it can get. That is coming loose right there. All right, I think let's have a look at that on screen, see if we can get the whole thing on there. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Are your teeth bothering you, or is it the family? I know you're worried about your dad. That's okay, Popo. Steal all the Darla you want. We know where to find her. I didn't realize that Rosemary was still alive. I'm sorry about that. I always feel like I'm butting heads with her live, and I don't mean to. I love the Rosemary. She's got such awesome content. So if you guys need to be at Rosemary's, you are, I totally understand. Because I'm going to do another collage, so feel free to double dip or head on over. Rosemary does some amazing things. Have you seen her echo dyed paper? It's to die for. Yeah, well, I feel you on that. That's hard. And from a distance, even harder because you don't have any control. I can totally feel how you would feel that way because it's such a helpless thing, It's not like we're going to quit loving Darla because she's linking somewhere else. There's enough Darla to go around. All right, so that is one collage done. I'm actually kind of happy with this one. I think it came together nicely. JD's just in a heavy place, and I will continue to send healing, happy energy your way and your family's way. And I know a lot of ladies in here are offering up their prayers and stuff like that. You thought she was dead. Who did you think was dead? Okay, so we're going to flip it over and work on the other background we did. And I know if this has been enough collage, I've been on for 71 minutes. If you've had all the collage you can handle, I understand. Because this kind of collaging takes forever. I get it. I do. I'm slow. All right, let's see. What do we want? Okay, we've got a little tent we can put off to the side over here of the railroad tracks. Yes, all the good mojo and the juju and all of that. We maybe could put it right there. Let's see. Do we like it right there? I like it down towards the bottom more. I think she might have posted it in the wrong chat. Well, with JD, it's that her family is far away. I think they're in Tennessee, she said. And she's up there, on the farm. And I know when I'm far away and people are sick and that, they're struggling with it, it's a horrible feeling to be so far away. And it's like a feeling of loss of control or, something like that. I don't know the best way to describe it, but that's, that's how I feel when things like that happen to me. I can't actually tell you how JD feels. I can only tell you how I feel. Oh, well, and you got to be where you got to be. Oh, another Darla. More than one Darla. Who knew? Well, sometimes murder squirrel is in the house. I don't know if that's the way if that's gonna be the thing, but for right now, I'm kind of liking that. Do I want a classy lady standing on the railroad tracks, or does that detract? I know all the drama. Oh, actually, I kind of like that. I don't know about this, but I like that. The shoes are weirding me out. I can't get a fix on how the owl should be. But the tree has to kind of, at least the bottom of the tree has to kind of stay behind the owl. Let's see. I like her on the tracks a lot too. That's cool. Oh, thanks, Darla. That's how awesome a moderator Darla is. People come looking for her. We need you. So is anybody in here not subscribed to JP? I understand she is only about 4 away from her 1,000. And she is an amazing artist. If you sub to her, you will not be disappointed. If you are not, if somebody, and I'm not saying it has to be Darla, if somebody wants to put in a link for JP's channel, if you're not subbed, honestly, you will not be disappointed if you go over and you subscribe to her. She is amazing. And she's right, real close to that 1,000. I would love to see her get there. Okay, I'm thinking I don't like that owl there, but maybe the palm tree will stay. Let's move the palm tree over here and see what else we can come up. I love the owl, just not on there. Now that I found the big lady, now we have to change the focus. It goes like that. Tina is, she only needs 3 more. So if you are in here and you are not subbed, I'm not saying just go over and sub so she can get to the 1,000. But if you think she is genuinely an artist, she does some amazing things. She makes books. She is a painter as well. If anybody has anything, I'm flummoxed for things to say that she does that might appeal to people. But I have a feeling most of the people in here are subbed. But if you are not, please go over and just give it a look. I would love to see her make it. Okay, I don't know. I'm not loving this palm tree on this background. What about this, though? What about that? Maybe with something at the top. I like the lady waiting for the train to plow her over. I think she looks classy. She's a little folded. I don't know why. She's like starting to curl in on herself. Oops. And so is that thing is curling up right here. Let me see if I can get it to lay a little flatter so we can see if the sheep works up there, if I need to find something else. Let's see. Oh. Maybe the sheep, maybe something else. I'm going to keep looking. The sheep may live there, but I can look at other things. Okay. Doobie 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 doo. Be doo. What kind of fun stuff do we have going on in here? Whatever goes up there has to be small. Small, I say. And I got a lot of big things. Big things. like that. Meow. I need more eyeballs. What? You're saying this is not? I have more than this. I have more stacks of them other places. I just haven't found all the stacks of eyeballs yet. Should I put an eyeball on here? Do you think we need eyeball? Is eyeballs a thing? I don't really want to cover up the total slinky thing though. Jean Peter. I think her channel name is Jean Peter Artist. She does a lot of stuff for Defy. I'm trying to think. She was in a hop recently. A giant eyeball for her head. Oh, the lady's head? You want a giant eyeball for the lady's head. I don't know if I have one big enough for that. Because I haven't found all my eyeballs yet. I would have to take one of these. That's the biggest set of eyeballs I have at the moment currently available to me. So, oh, I hope this works because then we can't go back the other way. Okay. Like that. Let's try folding her head back because we can always bring it back. So it'll kind of go like that. Thank you, Robin. She really does have great content, and she's associated with JP. She does a lot of videos for donations because she's one of the intakers for her donations, for their donations. And then she sells also during the sales that Defy has. So if you don't know her, you probably have seen her in Defy and maybe not known it. Okay. I don't like how square it is. Let me try maybe rounding it up just a little tiny bit. It's a little, but I don't necessarily want to lose the brow, you know. Let's see if we can't round it up just a tiny little bit. If I fuck it up, we can always use the other eye. Oh, yay. We got her to 1K. Thank you, ladies. And Teresa, welcome. Thank you for coming on over here. Okay, so I'm not saying if you haven't subscribed yet, you shouldn't, because sometimes you reach 1,000 and then the next day you get up and you have 3 less. So if there's anybody else out there who's inclined, go ahead and take the plunge. Let's keep her over 1,000 overnight. But woohoo, I'm super excited. There is never enough people reaching 1,000. I love to see it happen to great people. And JP is good people, for sure. I know she's been published or something of the kind in some kind of way with her art. And I think she may have had some gallery showings as well. Jean Peter is an actual artist. Like, I don't think she's just saying JP artist. I think she's genuinely, she's been a gallery shown artist. How are you doing, Teresa? I hope you are doing well. That's exciting. She's probably in bed and we're over here like, woohoo! Okay, so I think we're ready to glue this down. I don't know that I want anything else on here except for maybe some words. So let's start gluing some stuff down. This one is just weird. We're just going to go with it. All right, I'm going to take the lady's head completely off. I'll save it and use it in another collage. Let's try and glue this eyeball onto this. Let's make this happen. Okay, so she's going to look like that. Let's see. So let's start gluing stuff down. All right. Oops, we're going to have to bend that sneaker over. Put the tent down. Oh my gosh, my glue stick just rolled off the ironing board onto the floor over there. Now I have to go get it because it is too far away to reach through. I will surely tip everything over and then we'll have a giant craft lunch. Okay. Glue the lady down. Olive Green just came out this past Monday, and the next one is Fairy Wings, which is lavender. It's a light to medium lavender with sparkle in it. Come on, glue. And that one will be out around the 22nd of the month. Come on, there we go. We're gluing lipstick to the page. I don't wear makeup, but I do like to use it in collages. The colors are so fun on a lot of it, right? It's like ridiculously vibrant color. I just don't like wearing it. It's a lot of work. And I sweat a lot and my eyes water. Just be a hot mess if I wore makeup. A hot mess, I say. Can I finish gluing down the sheep and then I'll get out my brain for you. Hold on a second. I gotta glue the sheep down, man. And put the lid back on my glue stick before it gets all weird. Sheep butt. Sheep butt's not glued down all the way. Can't be having that happening with our sheep butt. All right, now where did Amy put her brain? I just had my hands on it. Oh, there it is right there. I see my brain. Okay. Which color are you interested in? What did Amy do with her pens? Oh, wait, I had to move them because they got in the sticky stuff. There's one. Oh, which color? The lavender, the green? The lavender, probably. Yes. Olive. Okay. I'm surprised. Okay. Don't look at all the stuff. I take notes. Teresa. Color of the month. Olive green. The pack's $21.50. And that includes the shipping. Is that good for you? Now we're working on. How far away is Erin from her 1,000? But Kathy, I sleep with my window slightly open. Maybe I want to hear you breathing heavy. You got to go out of your comfort zone. It is a lovely olive green. Have you seen any of it? Hold on. Let me grab. I've got a couple pieces right here by the. Let me see what I can pull out here. Here's some cardstock. You know I love to show off my stuff. That's some of the cardstock and the paper sacks. We got a nice color range. I didn't show these. These are going to be in one of the other sales, one of the pop-up sales. I did these 10-inch doilies. But that'll be in the pop-up that happens probably on the 22nd with that mid-month release. Do I have anything else here? There is some. There's the color of the newsprint. What else do I have in here? I probably just no regular paper, right? There's some of the dot matrix paper that's in there. I don't think I have any of the. Maybe I have some of the. Oh, I got a file folder. Hold on. Oh no, stay. And then that's what the file folders are looking like. There's a file folder included in this kit. Oops, these are popping up all over my screen. Mine goes up 5 or 6 every day, up and down, up and down. It looks black to you. I promise it's not black. Let me try putting the. Does that help any? I promise it's green. It's an olive green. It's not black at all. No black here. All olive green. Are you still okay with it? Hey, JP. Does your thing say 1,000? Erin is at 907. Oh my God, she only needs like 88 more. Or I don't know. It took me like 4 months to go from the 10 below to the actual 500. And I don't even know what it is right now. Okay, we need some words. Let me know if you're okay with that. Okay, you're okay. I promise it's olive green. I'm sorry about the color. The lighting in this room has never been good. Unfortunately. Let's see. What kind of words do we need on here? Okay, we got women on a mission. Ooh. This is a good one. Ignite elegance. Do. Yay! I'm so happy. It is so awesome when you hit those milestones. Even if you don't want to do anything with it, it's awesome to hit them, Because not everybody wants to be monetized. I get it. But it still feels good to reach 100, to reach 250. Those are 250, 500. It's just fun. Brenda, how often do you post content? You have to have content. Just saying. That sheep is living large over there. Okay, I think that might be it for this one. I think I'm liking that. Really, Dorinda? I'm surprised. Mine goes up and down, up and down. I don't even look at it. I try not to look at it every time I come on because it's a little bit for the crazy making, So I just try to live in the moment in that instance. And one of these days I'm going to, you know what? I did all that putting things together stuff, and I didn't find my Posca pens. Now I'm worried. I need to find those Posca pens, man. They aren't cheap, and they'll get dried up. And that will make me upset. Well, if you did a video every now and then. Poopy, I say. I think that last 100 is the most excruciating part of getting to 1,000 because you're so close, but you're also hyper aware of it, because it's not that far away. But 100 is a lot of subbies too. It took me a little over a year to get my first 100. And I've heard, oh, I just did that wrong. Fudge. Let me see. I just found my baby wipes, so I can at least clean the glue off that spot. It's amazing what you find when you clean up your room. But I'm getting ready to pack up some stuff because I heard they passed that stimulus, the third stimulus, and that will put a nice chunk towards my moving. It won't get me all the way where I want to be, but it will get me close. Yeah, you're cooking for 7 people and you've got a lot going on in your life, Brenda. It'll happen for you. Just take time. Sometimes you should just come on when you're sorting stuff and just talk to us. You'd be amazed at what people will watch. I gotta put the light down again, sorry. And I think that I heard, maybe I heard it from Kathy, that YouTube is going to go through and start taking away accounts that are inactive. So, do you know if that means, because I have 3 accounts attached to my name. I have my name, my real name, Amy Aldrich. And then I have a BookTube account that I use but I haven't done anything with BookTube in a while. And then I have the account I use for this. And will they delete my personal accounts that I haven't used in a while? If I have at least, like, this one's very active, but I've never posted any content on Amy Aldrich. And I have minimal content on my other channel, which I'm actually going to make all of that unlisted coming up. Because I right now I just can't do this and BookTube. And I haven't even, I read my first book for the whole year. I just finished it the other day. And I've started the second book, but I used to read, you know, about a book a week, if not more on occasion. And I haven't read in almost 2 years. Oh, thank you, JP. We love and appreciate you. You make amazing things. You do such amazing things with Defy. You deserve all the support and subscribers you can get your paint-stained hands on. Oh, Dorinda, I'm glad we can be here for you. You are an amazing person, and you're fun to hang out with. Oh, really? To put content on it or to be active on it, like watching videos? I don't think I am either, Erin. First of all, I swear, and I'm probably not going to stop. But I watch some videos and there's like 12 ads in a 30-minute video. I don't enjoy that, and I don't want to inflict that on other people. I haven't been doing, the notes and the invoices. I try to put a personal note in everybody's. And I love writing out the hand notes. I'm probably, in the next couple months, maybe after my move, I'll be going back to doing goodie bags and handwriting the notes. I just haven't been in a good place with my depression. And I let some things go that I shouldn't have, and I apologize. But I'm not going to apologize for being depressed, because that's just a thing that happens to people. You don't want to inflate. Yeah, I thought about it when it was just at the beginning and the end. That wasn't as big a deal to me. But Elizabeth Wallace, Never Hopeless by Elizabeth, was explaining it on one of her videos a while back that I watched. They put that shit in automatically. You have to go in and take out some or all of those in the middle of your video. And she said it's very time consuming to do that, because there's not a way just to set it to be at the beginning and the end, I guess. And that's kind of shitty. And I just don't want to do that to other people. I feel like I should be able to, Dorinda, but thank you, because it's not in my control totally. Nice stickers for your goodie bag. Yeah, I miss doing the goodie bags. I really like doing the goodie bags. It's super fun for me. I feel like just some of the fun got sucked out of my crafting, and I really would like to get it back. But I feel so up in the air right now. I don't want to add new things to my plate and try and move, if you get what I'm saying, you know. So I want to do the collages and interact with you guys, and I want to do the paper packs because that feeds my soul as well as my bank account. Oh, does it? And I wouldn't mind if it was one, maybe two in a 30-minute video if they were spaced out. But when it's like you see all the yellow dots in there and there's like 10 of them in a 30-minute video, and it doesn't even like happen in a natural break in the video. Somebody will be talking and they'll be like this, and then all of a sudden commercial, and you lose your train of thought. And it's really hard to enjoy a video like that. That's just too much in a 30-minute video. Because there's nothing you can really do but be there and be supportive. And that's hard. And especially for like tutorials. I don't mind it so much for like Elizabeth's videos, because she's just chatting away while she's doing her creative daily journal. So she's not teaching anything. It's not as distracting, and I love her videos. But I used to binge watch them, and now I can only watch 2 or 3, and then I have to go do something else. Right, you have to be watching. Yeah. So, and I do want to support people. People who are monetized, I want them to be able to make money, but that's a lot of videos. I don't mind the ones at the beginning and the end, but like if they're now, it used to do 1 at the beginning and end, now it's 2 at the beginning and end, and one of those fuckers is always 6 minutes or 19 minutes, and I don't watch that. I'm not watching a 19-minute video for anybody. Hey, Jacqueline, how are you? I love all of you, but 19-minute videos, that's too much to ask. Or 19-minute commercials, you know? And I could just pay the money for YouTube Red, but I'm cheap. Right. They're forcing you to watch them. Yay, I'm glad you're good. That is awesome-tastic. Sorry, I need to cut my fingernails. They're too long now. And then they're olive green, so they look grungy and dirty. I apologize. I know some people have issues with that. I'm sorry. Kathy, I would pay money to see that fight. You're crocheting tonight? How fun. Well, we're actually wrapping up, I'm sorry to say. I have done 2 collages, and I've got to get out and start my next batch of green. Oh, we've got a loose edge. Loose edge! So, here we go. More collages. We got this one done. This is our second one tonight. And there's another. I'll cut off the dangly bits, you know. And then that is our first one that we did tonight. I'm sorry, Jacqueline. You appreciate my sacrifice. But I will be on again tomorrow. I had so much fun tonight. Unless something terrible happens, you know, and the paper like falls out of the vat or whatever, I'll be on tomorrow night for another collage session. Right? Oh, thank you guys. The green. Stick to your no spend. As much as I like to fill up my bank account with y'all's money, stick to your no spend. You'll be happier. You will feel like you have done an amazing thing. And there will be paper later on. There will be individual packs of things coming up in a sale not that far away. So don't feel like you have to buy it right now. If it's not in your budget, don't stress yourself. I never want anybody to spend more than they can afford or to feel like they have to buy at one of my streams. Who needs that pressure, Dorinda? She's got a positive spin on it. Yes. All right. Thank you guys so much for coming and spending time with me and for all the thumbs up. You guys are amazing. I don't think I've ever reached the end of a video and had more thumbs than viewers. So I super appreciate that. You guys are amazing. However you're spending your days and nights, I hope it brings you great joy and happiness. Susie, if you need it, go ahead and message me or email me. My email is in the down box somewhere down there. Every time I make sure I put it in. So if you ever need to message me because you need something, feel free. I will see you guys tomorrow night if you are available and awake. Until I see you in one of my live stream or in a box somewhere, I wish you the happiest of crafting. You all are amazing. Bye, 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 bye. The end. Hisses and slurps and all that good stuff. Dorinda's like, I emailed.